So I might have already gone over this in another video. I've been building up to doing this for so long that I forget what I've done. But so this is where you find your gear tables in the Machinery's Handbook. And I have to admit, some of this stuff is just PFM to me, which bugs me because most things mechanical I get. Now you can get into some electrical stuff that I just go, whoa. But mechanical stuff I normally get. And I don't get right this moment. Wouldn't mind if someone could point me to a good video or a website or something where somebody gets into explaining all the addendum, dedendum, and whatnot, and yeah. But right now we need some basic information, which is your I want my outside diameter that I'm going to then cut into with my gear here. And there's outside diameter is D sub O. D sub O is N plus 2 over P, which is your number of teeth plus 2 over your diametrical pitch, which is just a given for me. I don't know how I would calculate that or measure that. It's just a given. And in the case of the Atlas gears, it's 16. So what we got is 36 teeth for this particular set of gears that I'm making, plus 2 is 38 over 16. Alright, so as I was saying, it was 36 teeth plus 2 over the pitch, which is 16. So what we got is 36 plus 2 is 38. Oops, clear. 38 divided by 16, 2.375. So that's the diameter I want to start with before I start cutting teeth. And that's what I calculated a while back. I just wanted to verify, because it's been a while since I did this. This is back in January. Alright, cool. Interesting little bird over there. What causes that? None, two. Sure looks pretty. So know what's funny? I just watched a This Old Tony video on chucks and work holding, and he went over 3-jaw chucks, 4-jaw chucks, and collet holders, collet chucks, and he blew by turning between centers. He said, "Well, that's for weirdos." So this morning, when I cut this down to the size it is now, it was reading 2378. You know, my final size I wanted was 2375. And the piece was pretty hot, so I let it sit there while I did other things. And I'm reading 2374, 2375 now. So I'm glad I didn't take it to finish dimension while it was hot, because it's at finish dimension. And I am oh so close to being able to do this thing. Oops. I just need a bench dog that clamps tightly to the mandrel and attaches somehow over here so that it cannot move in either direction. For the lathe, with the lathe only spinning in one direction, it's okay to have a dog that just sort of rests inside of a slot on a faceplate, on a drive plate. For the dividing head, since you've got to be concerned with movement in both directions, you need to be able to clamp it down. And that's why you know, I really wish I had my whole system all dialed in together with collets and everything, so that I didn't have to mess with this between center stuff. But this is where I am, so I need to go look online before I go in reinventing the wheel and figure out how they make the dogs that connect here, because I honestly don't know. I think I recall something that clamped onto your actual dead center and then captured the same dog like I used on the lathe, but had a set screw of some kind that clamped down on it. That's what I seem to recall, but I'm going to go look and just see what these things are supposed to look like. Well, sometimes being a hoarder pays off. I happen to have this piece of 1/4-inch bar stock that I had slotted for something else. I think to make some clamps or something. Anyway, by offsetting the 3/4-inch hole that's going to go over the Morse 2 taper, I should have enough here to capture the lathe dog, and then I've got some screws that will clamp. I think that'll work out well. We'll find out. Because I'm lazy, I'm always trying to grab drill bits that'll fit in my collets. Speed down a little bit. Could have center drilled this. Kind of wishing I had done that, but it's too late now. Oh, that's surprising. Don't usually see little collets. Once again, using my Harbor Freight Silver and Demings. maybe I should do another step here in between. Yeah, I think I should. Anything that's putting that much load on it. Now, has me thinking, back off. Kind of worried I was maybe burning it out or something, but no, just a whole lot of torque there. Much better. Problem with the old tools, you never know how the previous person treated them. Good enough. Feels pretty good. Alright. The idea here, if everything works out right, is this would fit over here. I'll have a set screw in there later. This would go up in here. This will go like that. Yeah, set screw here, set screw here. And that's going to work out all right. Well, at least this time I remember the center drill. I had to actually break out the chuck because I don't have a collet that'll fit this particular bit. This is for a 1/4 20, which is what my little screws I'm going to use set at. Close. Mid-3. Come on, get up there. Sanity check here. Yep. 1/4 20. Deburring. Should be good. Well, there she sits. I'm just about ready. I was able to make this dog out of some scrap, or that's really the dog driver. So now if I lock so if this is locked, this shouldn't move in either direction. shouldn't. Okay, I need to tighten down on that. Good to know. So, what else do I have left to do before I start cutting? Oh, I got to tram everything in here, and I'm going to grind a flat, or try milling a flat on this dead center that's in here, which will be my flat spot that I will drive the screw against, and then it should be good and solid.